Morning guys, and welcome to today's video. We have made it to Mactan, Cebu Terminal 1 for our flight to Busuanga in Coron, Palawan. I wasn't able to film an outro yesterday because I was so exhausted from the travel to Bohol, and I was just sort of getting ready for this upcoming trip. Now, man, I don't even know what to say. I always feel like I get bad luck on travel, and this one is arguably the most unlucky so far. As you guys know, I've been traveling on my own for about a week now, and I've been using the Holofly eSIM as my daily driver on my phone, just so I can have some mobile data. And unfortunately, I woke up to it not working, and it's the most critical part of the trip where I need the most Wi-Fi, because obviously I'm in a tiny remote island and I'm not in cities anymore. But for some reason I woke up and it decided not to work, so that's fun, and I don't know what to do. I've tried contacting Holofly to see if they can help me out. Obviously it's a bit of an automated system, as it's probably 8 hours behind compared to our time right now. And yeah, I'm just kind of in a situation where I have to find some local airport Wi-Fi so I can actually stay connected on my phone. And I know it sounds like a pretty first world problem, but I'm just trying to resolve the issue before it gets bigger. And I'm stuck in a position where I do need help on the tiny islands of Palawan. So yeah, in a state of not really panic at this point, but you know, it is something I'm actually conscious about. And just to show you guys, let's see. No service on my goddamn phone. How excellent is that? Anyway, my gate for my flight shows up in about 5 minutes, so I might as well walk around and check where I'm gonna board from. So this trip's gonna be fun. We're already getting off to a good start, lads. Excellent. After coming out of the airport here in Coron, you had to pay a small fee of an environmental tourism and development tax. It's 200 pesos each, so not too bad of a payment. But I'm trying to currently get a cab, and they said that it's not available. The only options are for you to have a shared van. So let me ask Korea. So I'm going to Coron Western Resort.
Coron Western.
Korea to Western, yeah.
What name reservation?
Tenido. John Tenido. That one here, Kuya.
How many persons?
It's a lot.
Only one.
And I almost knocked out on that journey, but we made it, which is nice. Hello. Hello, just to check in, please. So they said that I can't come into my room yet, it's slightly too early, so I'm gonna venture around the hotel for just a little bit and show you what they got before we head up into the room. This looks like the kiddie pool area though, I think. There's another pool down there. Not bad, but we'll take a walk around. Okay, so I see a restaurant at the back there. Rooms surrounding the resort, and then you've got the pool. Yeah. Nice little pool bar. Cool. How funny would it be if I actually stacked it and ended up neck deep in this pool? So, they did say that I can claim a welcome drink at the bar, but I think it's back inside where we just were. So, might as well walk around and go back to that bar to get that drink because it is boiling. Hello, Bea. Can I claim the drink here?
Yeah, that's a cucumber juice.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, this one only.
Yeah, just one. Ah, okay. I just realized that in all the panic of trying to get here, I haven't given you guys a room tour. So, we'll start off with the famous back end Blockstar. Excellent. I think I might have just sprayed a bit of the wall there, but it's fine. You got your sink area there. Pretty spacious shower if you ask me. Probably one of the nicer ones that we've been in so far. You come out here. You got your safe area there. I've kind of just chucked stuff everywhere, so forgive that. And then you got the bed. I think it's like a king size or something, so definitely more than enough room for me. They actually upgraded my room at no extra charge, and I don't know why they did that, but am I gonna complain? No. The only reason why I haven't really picked up the camera as much is because I was having a few issues, as you guys know, with the eSIM, and it hasn't really gotten any better. I haven't been able to get any connection since arriving here in Coron. So yeah, it's looking like an unlucky situation because we are in a sort of quiet part of Coron, and it's kind of away from everything, so don't know how I'm going to resolve it. It's probably going to be one of the most remote situations that we have on this trip so far, or will it? I don't know. Might have to find out more about that in later videos, but yeah, that's the situation so far. I'm gonna try and get some grub out in the town but we'll see what happens. So the day is almost over. We have arrived to Coron town to try and explore the area for a little bit. I'm quite a ways away from the hotel, but I just thought because I needed to pick up a few things that I would explore the main side of the island. Now, what I will say is there isn't much to see. There's small little shops here and there and a couple bars and restaurants that you walk along, and you really got to be careful on these roads because, as you can see, they're not very well maintained. But I did pick up a few knickknacks for an upcoming expedition trip, which I'll explain more in future vlogs. But yeah, I managed to swindle my way into getting these knickknacks. I got a dry bag and a towel for the journey for about 500 pesos. So you guys let me know in the comments if I got bumped or not, but I'm trying to use my Tagalog to the best of my ability, but sometimes it just doesn't work, you know. And yeah, dude, this town is not what I expected it to be, but then again, I don't know what I should have expected for something on an island, you know. It's the proper Philippines, as they say. Also, from the hotel, you had to kind of get a tricycle to get out into the town, and looks like that's going to be the mode of transportation from here on out for the next couple of days whilst I'm here. We're going to try and find some food, some dinner to eat, and then maybe we'll catch up in a little bit. Kuya, magkano po to Coron Western?
West Town lang.
West Town, yeah.
Wala, sunod na ako dun.
Magkano po kuya?
80 po sir, isang biyahe po.
80.
80.
80, ang mahal naman.
Yan isang biyahe po yun sir. Kasi maghintay pa tayo ng kasabay, 4 ang isasakay.
Kuya, I paid 50 to get into town. Mag-isa lang?
Pag hindi pila po.
50 na lang kuya. Pwede ba? Sige.
Doon na sir, harap sir.
Okay. So you gotta be careful, man. A lot of the times. A lot of times, if they think you're some buff tourist here, they'll get you. I mistakenly took a trike for about 70 pesos from the hotel, and luckily buddy at the shop told me that it only costs about 50 pesos to get here, so that's my negotiating price at the moment, because nah bro, can't get ripped off out here. Now I can already hear some of you guys sounding off in the comments talking about, oh well, 80 pesos is only about £1. Why would you try to haggle him down to 50 when you know damn well you can afford it? That's not right, it's not ethically correct, and blah de blah de blah. And look here, I hear all of that, I really do, and I can afford it, but that's not the point. I think it's ethically incorrect for somebody to be able to look at you, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, and then decide, I'm gonna bump this guy. I don't think that's fair at all. Now, I'm fortunate enough to be from here. As you guys saw, my Tagalog is not that strong. But believe me, man, I understand the language well. So I would know if these men are trying to play me. And of course, as you guys saw in the clip, he tried to give me a price that was way more than I paid initially to get into the town. Said that, that's the standard rate. But then when he knew that I could talk back and I could understand what he was trying to do, he folded. I paid 50 pesos. So Why is it that he gets to decide that he's gonna bump me just because I look like some Westerner? And let's face it, a lot of the people that visit the Philippines, they don't look like me. They could be ignorant tourists from America, from Europe, from wherever really. As long as they don't understand the culture and how it operates here, you can decide a price that benefits you financially. And yeah, look, most of them would be able to afford it. But again, I think it's just about principle, and I think the only way you can really avoid those kind of situations is to ask around. Now, I was able to ask one of the shopkeepers what the local price is. And fair enough, I'm not local, but at least you would have some parameters about how to get from point A to point B and how much that would cost, you know? It gives you some rough idea. So all I would say is, to anybody visiting the Philippines, just be aware of the situations that you're in. Ask around if you need to. But importantly, just know how things operate in a country, I guess. And you can ask anybody, the locals, the hotel staff, they'll kind of give you a rough estimate. So at least then you can gauge how much you want to give. And I just want to say as well that I was more than willing to give him the price that he set me. But it's the fact that he thought he could get away with it, therefore he charged more than what he should have. Where I don't know, man, kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I get it. At the end of the day, third world versus first world. It's a very common problem in poorer countries, but it is what it is. You got to kind of play the game. But I'm just trying to make people aware at the end of the day. But that's going to end it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this one. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. If you have some opinions on what I just said, you can argue with your granddad. But until then, take care. Good night.